So I just got done with a little video on Rusty. I thought, you know what? I'm going to show the latest project. If you see in the field back there is a wrecked Daytona truck that I tore a bunch of parts out of. And then I took another 60s body style truck, similar to the one over there. And this January I pulled her in the shop. Oh, looks like Rusty was parked over there for a little while. And I have been working on, yes, Carol, ignore the horrible tires and wheels. So I've got a 70 grill. That grill's going to go away. I do have a nice chrome one. I found out that a Ford F-150 60s bumper fits almost beautifully. So I just need to get some chrome bumper bolts. So that is that. That hood was actually the hood that I had prepped and got ready to go on the white truck and decided to go with the other hood. But this truck has been in my head for a long time because I've wanted to build, wait for it, a complete Ramcharger. Now, yes, it is really rough on welds. I have a lot of grinding to do and finish work, but this is so I've lowered the, let's go on that side a little bit, probably see it in the better light. I lowered the tail lights and then angled the box so that it lines up with the bed, keeping the body line going that way for the swept line. It has to be a swept line. So that fits in flush that direction. But the thing about, then we're keeping the fuel cap there, but it'll be, so it's in the same location, but it goes down to the factory tank of the newer truck. But the one thing with the swept lines are the cab is much, much narrower than the body. So if you look down the cab and you go out to the width of the body, you can see where it looks like the camper shell part of the Ramcharger has to flare out. I've always kind of trying to figure out how to make it look like it blends in, which the angle's kind of hard to see on the camera, but that's why it's a little bit longer for that filler panel right there to blend that to there and get across. So like I said, outside we have that Daytona truck. So it has the modern Hemi in it, plus it has the old school Dodge hinge that opens the hood straight up and down. Don't open that in the wind. So the motor is going to get a little bit of tuning up and freshening up. It's actually fairly low miles for what it is, but that will be pretty clean when everything's in there. I kept the early 60s refrigerator handles, but we replaced with claw latches so that it grabs a little bit nicer that way. Opens and closes really nice. We are not going with that steering wheel. I'm using the original white 60s steering wheel. I am going to be keeping the shifter in the dash, and then I've got full metal welded all the way around inside. So I mean, right now it is as close to one piece as possible. by the end of this winter, I'm hoping to be driving this around, and I will be the first to have a 60s style Dodge Ramcharger that never existed. Well, there's my little beast, my new beast. Enjoying the herd. Hope you like it. I love it.